What could happen if you dare to call out a narcissist? Dealing with a narcissist can be a daunting task, and calling them out on their behavior is even more challenging. While it's essential to hold them accountable for their actions, it's also important to consider the potential consequences of confronting a narcissist. Here are some of the things that could happen if you dare to call out a narcissist. Firstly, a narcissist may become defensive and try to turn the situation around. They may accuse you of being the problem, shift blame onto others, or use gaslighting tactics to make you doubt your perceptions of reality. By confronting a narcissist, you may be opening yourself up to emotional manipulation and verbal abuse. It's crucial to be prepared for these possibilities and to have a plan in place to protect your well-being. Secondly, a narcissist may escalate their behavior in response to being called out. They may become more aggressive, angry, or even violent. Narcissists have a fragile sense of self-worth and are highly sensitive to criticism, which can make them unpredictable when confronted. If you are concerned about your safety, it's important to seek support from a trusted friend, family member, or professional. Thirdly, a narcissist may retaliate against you in various ways. They may try to damage your reputation, sabotage your relationships, or even threaten legal actions. Narcissists have a deep need for control and will do whatever it takes to maintain their power over others. By calling them out, you may be challenging their sense of control, which can lead to retaliation. It's essential to approach calling out a narcissist with caution and to have a plan in place to protect yourself. Some things to keep in mind include: 1. Choose the right time and place. Choosing the right time and place to confront a narcissist is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it ensures that you have a safe environment where you can express your concerns without fear of retaliation or aggression. Secondly, it allows you to control the situations and keep the conversation focused on the issue at hand. Narcissists are skilled at diverting attention away from their behavior and onto others. So having a private and controlled environment can help prevent this from happening. It's also important to consider the timing of your confrontation carefully. Choosing a time when the narcissist is likely to be perceptive and open to feedback can increase the chances of a productive conversation. For example, confronting a narcissist when they are in a good mood or feeling positive about themselves may result in a more positive outcome. Another factor to consider is whether to confront the narcissist alone or with a third party present. Having a neutral third party, such as a therapist or mediator, can help keep the conversation focused and prevent the narcissist from becoming defensive or aggressive. It can also provide a sense of safety and support for you during the confrontation. In conclusion, choosing the right time and place to confront a narcissist is crucial for a successful outcome. It allows you to have a safe and controlled environment when you can express your concerns without fear of retaliation. By carefully considering the timing and having a neutral third party present, you can increase the chance of a productive conversation and achieve a positive outcome. 2. Be clear and concise. Stick to the facts and avoid emotional language. Narcissists are skilled at twisting words to suit their agenda, so it's important to be clear and concise in your communication. When confronting a narcissist, it's essential to be clear and concise in your communication. Stick to the facts and avoid using emotional language, as this can provide the narcissist with an opportunity to twist your words and use them to their advantage. Remember, narcissists are skilled at manipulation and will do whatever it takes to maintain control of the situation. To be clear and concise, focus on specific examples of the narcissist behavior that have caused you concern. Avoid generalization or accusation and instead provide concrete examples that illustrate your point. Use a calm and measured tone of voice and avoid becoming emotional or reactive. It can also be helpful to set clear boundaries and expectations for the narcissist's behavior going forward. For example, if you are confronting a narcissistic boss about their behavior towards you, you might state that you expect to be treated with respect and professionalism in the workplace. Be specific about what you will and will not tolerate, and be prepared to enforce these boundaries if necessary. 3. Set boundaries. Let the narcissist know what behavior is unacceptable and what the consequences will be if they continue to behave inappropriately. Setting boundaries is a crucial aspect of confronting a narcissist. Letting them know what behavior is unacceptable and what the consequences will be if they continue to behave inappropriately can help prevent further abuse or manipulation. Be clear and firm about your boundaries and be prepared to enforce them if necessary. When setting boundaries, it's important to be specific and avoid generalization. Provide examples of the behavior you find unacceptable and make it clear that it will not be tolerated. For example, if you are in a personal relationship with a narcissist, you might set a boundary around their tendency to gaslight you. Let them know that you will not tolerate being made to feel crazy or second-guessing your own experiences, and be prepared to enforce consequences if they continue to do so. It's also important to consider your own boundaries and limitations. Be honest with yourself about what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. If you find that the narcissist's behavior is too much for you to handle, it may be time to end the relationship or seek professional help. Remember, setting boundaries is not about changing the narcissist's behavior, but rather about protecting yourself from further harm. 4. Help support. Make sure you have support from a trusted friend, family member, or professional. They can provide you with emotional support and practical advice on how to handle the situation. Having support from a trusted friend, family member, or professional is essential when confronting a narcissist. It can be emotionally challenging to confront someone who is skilled at manipulation and control, and having someone to lean on can help you stay strong and focused during the confrontation. Your support system can also provide practical advice on how to handle the situation. They can help you prepare for the confrontation, provide feedback on what you plan to say, and offer perspective and guidance if things get difficult. Having a support system can also help you stay accountable to your boundaries and ensure that you are not alone in dealing with the situation. Remember that confronting a narcissist can be a difficult and emotionally draining experience. Having support from people you trust can help you stay grounded and focused during the confrontation and provide you with the strength and courage you need to stand up for yourself. In conclusion, calling out a narcissist can be a risky and challenging process. While it's important to hold them accountable for their actions, it's essential to consider the potential consequences and have a plan in place to protect yourself. Remember, you have the right to set boundaries and protect your well-being from toxic people, and sometimes that means confronting a narcissist. However, it's important to approach this situation with caution and to prioritize your safety above all else.